And now I'm supposed to what? Just jump up and down for joy because he said, oh, there's an unmistakable...
Careful. That bit might be true.
Nothing you say is true. You're a plagiarist. You're just a fucking plagiarist.
Yeah. Okay. You probably never got a chance to tell off your own father, so you definitely needed to get that off your chest.
Fuck you.
And I am glad to provide you with the opportunity. It feels good, doesn't it? Spewing the truth. Truth's like a great fuck. It is one of the few remaining reasons to get out of bed in the morning. It's not for everybody, though. Some people are so crippled they can't stand the truth. But for those of us who partake, well, nothing else really comes close. But you know what? All those people out there who can't stand the truth, they're going to be a problem for you. Here's why. You're a fucking nobody. Who are your parents? Nobody. Who are your connections? Nobody. Where'd you go to school? It wasn't Harvard, Princeton, or Yale, so wherever you went, it doesn't matter. You are a talented nobody, Martin. Everybody's going to hate you. Oh, you'll get this published. It'll get some attention, but not what it should. Then you'll write a second novel, which will mess up your brain unlike anything you've ever lived through. It will be the worst 3 years of your life writing that second novel. You'll feel like you're in the ninth circle of hell, where the betrayers of Christ are frozen in eternal cannibalistic silence. Only it's not flesh you'll be consuming, it's your mind. Maybe a few years after the second novel, you'll be onto something with a third. You'll finally get into one of those big writers' colonies. But your bitterness at having been rejected 15 fucking times before will take a lot of the fun out of that. You start to hate everyone out there who's more successful than you. What you feel for your contemporaries right now is nothing compared to what's coming. But the work will be good. Everyone will keep telling you how good the writing is. It's too good to be mistaken. And that will become the bane of your existence. You might or might not get nominated for the occasional award, but you'll never make any money. Hollywood will start to seem like something pretty good right about then. But you won't feel like sucking up to them either, so you'll waste months of your life wandering around that hellhole of a city, wondering why so many hacks can make a go of it, but you can't get arrested. You'll take on a university job to pay off your credit cards, which you ran up like some fucking woman all those years. You let yourself get sucked into the writing. 1 year teaching, you'll start to realize how boring and stifling and utterly pointless it all is, teaching writing to a bunch of hyper-privileged, droning children. You'll start drinking, even more than you already are. You'll start fucking your students, even the freshmen. Oh, especially the freshmen. They're the ones who haven't been ruined yet. And they'll be so in love with your genius, their adoration will feel like a drug. And why not? Why the fuck not? The work is still great. You're a fucking artist. You have to feel something to write. Something more than just bitterness and contempt for all the idiots that you write for. The biggest problem with being a writer, finally, is that all your readers are human beings, and the human race is... You will get fired for fucking undergrads, which is apparently against the law now. One of those undergraduates will make a reckless, devastating claim which far too many people want to believe by then. One of your few remaining friends will ask to lend a hand for old time's sake, and you'll let him. You'll take on a few editing gigs to make ends meet, and you'll be good at it. People will like it. They turned you into a servant. And that'll make them all feel great. And you'll get more and more editing work, and then you'll teach private writing seminars, which will feel like shit at first. Until you realize you really could do something. You could help the ones worth helping if you only take on the best students. And that'll make it better. But you will still be a fucking servant. Because at the moment in your life when someone said to you, you are a talented nobody, but I'm going to help you, you said, I don't need help.